Welcome to 10.6, all of you degenerate wizards. I'm the Salty Captain, this is the War Room. So glad to be, my cat's even glad. We're all glad to be back on the other side of 10.6. Got some new changes. Poison Syndicate's gonna be super sexy. Oh, yes, my cat's so happy to see me. Poison Syndicate's gonna be great. We're gonna have some fun with that. I've been tinkering around with a Swarm NR deck. Take advantage of some of the slight changes with NR. Just so much fun stuff. We're super excited. And I feel like I'm screaming because I had the tunes pumping, I got the audio up, feeling fucking great. So hope that all of you guys are glad to see a new season, glad to see the nerf as promised on This Week in Gwent with Burza, nerf to Erendite. Chef's kiss. We love to see it. Really, we're only really seeing it played in relics at this point. Already seeing I played a couple of games because I made top 500 this season, which is pretty neat. So obviously then you start the season in pro rank. So starting in pro rank, I'm already seeing there's obviously a ton of scoia'tel, invigorate, hand buff, quadruple harvest, symbiosis, obviously, and when those good synergy decks are good, when Sorceress is in the meta, Assimilate is here to party. Super excited. We're gonna have a great time with it. Great. But have you, Hungry, have you played it all in the new patch? Have you gotten a chance to get in on it? And this will be interesting. Having this up front is good. I don't think I want all of these illusionists in hand. I probably need to fight for this round a bit. I'm actually going to kick Artod because I'm going to Calvate and find him again. That sucks, but that's fine. Just won 3 games with an old NR list for a quest. What NR list was it, out of curiosity?
I don't remember. I don't care.
You don't buff that. So I play Rune Mage, and if they don't buff it again, then I maybe go hunting for Rebuke. That could be kind of funny. I'm most likely to find 5 damage. I mean, I'm not more likely than not to find 5 damage anywhere except for not monsters, right? I'd have to check the list on who's got the smaller pool. But I'm more likely to find a lock in Nilfgaard. It's not great. I know that's less points, and I probably should have played Rot Tosser, but with the clock winding down, I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to play Rot Tosser in time. What? You have a TA. Why are you putting Vitality on that? I don't understand. Why would you, on Blue Coin, why are you using leader charges? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand what we're doing. I don't understand what we're thinking. I don't understand what's happening. I also probably don't want to actually use Diplo, right? Because I want to be able to get Diplo and Bribery are going to be super pivotal for me because I need to get their Simless. And I'm pretty likely to find it. So let's just do this. And then we'll play Calvate, and we're good. I wanted to make a draw NR list with Snowdrop, Istrid, and the other draw cards with Pincer Maneuver. The thing is, to supplement the deck, I ended up making an alumni list. Oh, because the vitality... That's right, because the vitality matters for the cooldown. Oh, that's right. I forgot, Hungry. Good call. I still don't think it's correct to spend a leader charge just to be able to do that on blue coin with at 8 cards. Shit. Yeah, I still don't think that's correct, but opponent also has an inordinate amount of points, and they're going to want to go to a long round 3 where I can't interact with their Ithne. So there's that too. So let's go ahead and play Big John. Let's do that. Presumably opponent plays in here. Kind of makes sense.
I don't remember.
And I think I have to get out. Because whatever piece of shit 4P nature card they're about to play is going to get 3 extra points. I don't think a rebuke is a really important card, right? Because it can remove a mage torture out the gate. I don't think that's probably not correct either. I don't know. I'm going to lose this game, so me talking about what's correct and what's not correct is probably not right. The most recent mutagenerator list gave me an idea, and I remade it with a bunch of 5 provision units with a lot of drawing. Interesting. I thought mutagenerator was slept on from the beginning, but I was just doing it wrong. Like, I was trying to do it. So it definitely has some anti-synergy with full test pride. Or with full test, rather. King full test. Makes it a little bit challenging. Hamadryads are really good. And these are probably my 2 mulligans anyway. That's fine. But yeah, I don't think I... And then Commandos. Like, Commandos seems natural. But Commandos isn't right. And then I tried with Erland and like done Bananas and then tried also with Draug to try and get some mix and blend in there. But, you know. All right. So let's go ahead and get our own Hamadryad going. And we might as well do it here. Kind of see if opponent is really interested in playing here. You can use it with full test by first iteration with done Bananas. Use it. Right, but the thing is if you try to do it with Commandos, it doesn't necessarily work as well as you'd like it. If you try to do it with, and then it's a thing where like if you want to play something front row instead of back row. Obviously, then the first time it comes out, it gets boosted. So then it limits some of the cards you can play in what rows. So it's like the idea would be almost like you'd want to play full test in a round different than Mutagenerator, but that means that you'd really want to have a 3-round game. Like you'd want to win round 1, bleed round 2, building up all this carryover, and then have like a 4-card round 3 where every card that you play is, you know, like a 10-12 point bronze. At least that's the line that I would imagine in my small brain. I think I just play another one, right? And if I can get enough of them, then Lydia's going to be super, super good. JK, I probably have to kill that. I mean, I want to kill the sorceresses, right? But that has to die, right? I can't just let him play like a double... Can't let him play double of anything. If they play a double Caress, it's 9. It's like 15 points, right? I also would really like to maybe hold this for a Bountiful Harvest, which I'm assuming is in this deck as well. Yeah, I just think I don't think I can let that live. And now from this point, I should be able to stay ahead, I think. Though I preferred to use Mutagenerator as point slam instead of carryover. Yeah, that playing that first round really feels good, like the way that Shinmiri was playing it. I think probably feels really smooth, I would imagine. So I go ahead and spend Artorias here, is one way to do it. If I spend Illusionist is 8, I'm at 21. They go to 19. So I can also do that. I might as well play Illusionists while I've got them, while I've got the bonded. Get me another Hammer Dryer. Could get an Elven Seer. That could be pretty spicy. And they'd have to spend a Force Protector to remove it. Where am I getting specials, though? I'm not, right? Except maybe off Bribery with my Simless. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. At least there's an opportunity maybe to get Vitality. Because Bribery needs to be for Simless into double Diplo. And that's super strong, so I'd like to kind of hang on to that. I'm not really sure about this bleed from opponent. They're trying to like play low and slow, but I don't like. I can go here. I'm gonna go probably here and then first coup. I mean, and now that they keep going tall on Hamadryad, it's not the imbo target I wanted, but I'm always gonna be able to. I'm always gonna stay ahead now. They have no leader. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Didn't find what I was looking for. I'm also drawing a Blight Matrix, so I don't necessarily want to pull the thingy out. So I guess I might as well take a Mage Torture. And now that means I gotta spend my carryover, which is not great. But as long as I stay ahead here, I think I'm okay. Coup is alive, which is good. If I do spend Bribery and I find, what's his name, then I probably just take, I find Simless, I probably take double Ointment instead, right? Just for the points, because I'm going to get an opportunity, I'm going to get a swag at Simless again later. Where's the double Bountiful Harvest Simless? That's what I was expecting, and maybe you're trying not to play it so that you can avoid my coup. But then you deprive yourself of the carryover. I mean, this is a tough matchup if we're in this position. So you take the 5, sure. So a coup on this is 7, 8, 9. So it's a tie. So I guess I'm taking my first Bribery. Found Simless. They're also playing Oak Critters and obviously Gourd. So I might as well take the Simless and get those ointments out of my deck.
Act your age. At 2 centuries, you behave like you were barely one.
Yeah, that's probably. So if I assume I'm keeping Last Say, what, obviously first coup is next in the chute, but then which of these 3 cards am I most willing to play? Conversely, do I also want to wait here on the, okay, there we go. That's fine. Opponent let go of the sunk cost fallacy. They said, I'm never getting my card back, so I might as well. I have no leader. What is going on here? Okay, there we go. Jeez. I feel like I'm fighting the carpet, because I was fighting the carpet. Fighting the carpet. Okay, there we go. Good, good, good. I don't want that. And I think this is the hand, right? Because it's a 50-50 on, well, it's a 33 on these. Hey, what's good, QG? Welcome, welcome. We are assimilating in pro rank. That is also a good call. So the question would be, here's the other thing. I don't actually know this, Ungry. Do I get the third? It's a card from the opponent's hand, so I'd get the super sexy Ithne, right? The transformed one. QG, I already redeemed my Prime Gaming code, so I very much appreciate the offer, but I am all set. I get it. That's right. I get exactly what's in hand. So we're gonna lose 2 points. That's fine. So the reason why I think I'm gonna wait a turn and let them play the Ithne first is because leader into Simless is worth more points to me, because I don't have a good, without Lydia, I don't have a good way to play a nature card. Yeah. It's just a 10-point body. Well, I guess double Simless on the tourney joust is also just a 10-point body, right? So I suppose there's that too. This was on a Hamadryad. I'd like to save this for a bronze. I want to save this for then, so I'll just raw dog this then, I guess.
And if I insert a needle here, what then?
Opponent decided not to play Simless to avoid, or they're gonna play Simless off Isengrim, so I can't get it off leader. So it's just Oak for the boost. Okay, so that's not bad. So that's only what I got. Correct, only a Hamadryad. Opponent is putting me in a tough spot here, huh? So I'll go ahead and play Artod then. I also need to watch out where I play my spying units. So they're going to have a Sork, so I'm going to be able to do this with Sorceress. So Hamadryad, unless it dies, should be able to get some good value because of the nature cards. So I'm going to be able to play off the sorceresses. Oh, I also gave a young Dryad token. I also gave a young Dryad token. Spying as well. I've got last say here, so I'm fine with them boosting, right? It should be okay. So let's continue to get assimilate engines down then.
Everyone has their secrets. Everyone.
So they've got Fauv, Isengrim, which Isengrim is going to have to be for Gord, maybe, instead of Simless. Also, they have another sorceress they didn't play. But they may play, what's it called? Call of the Forest. Off, so it might be Fauv into Call. Yep, into, assumedly into Simless, yep. But they don't have Gord in hand, so I'm going to be able to, so I'll get whatever the boost is on this. And that's probably smart on their part, right? They distribute the boost of Gord and whatever this other unit is. They lucked out and found damage.
They can hide, but there is no escape.
That's really fucking annoying. Damn, that's a lot of points, and that really quickly just swarmed the board for fuck's his name, huh? Jesus, really? So we brick the front row now, just to make life a little bit harder. And then I'll take, so I do this first, and then I take Simless. I also take the Sorceress anyway, because I might be able to boost it with my double Simless, which is fine. Yeah, that's the line. That's fine. So I do this. I do this. I do this. They're going to be able to remove it with Oak. But that's fine. They may just they may ping it 1 damage and try to hope that I don't have a boost. But I would really like them to play Oak here, because the alternative is that then I have to give them an extra, what, 4 points on their Oak with this if I coup Simless. Okay, so that works out. And then the last card I know is Isengrim for a big gourd. So this is probably a loss, I think, but we'll see. Let's see what we get.
Not ignorant. Remember to whom you speak.
Oh, that's really nice. But this is probably more points, right? Well, maybe 5. That's 9, so yeah, it's actually more points to take the Dryad's Caress. So we'll do that on the Hamadryad. This is 7. So that's fine. Okay, so I've got 5 more points. And then I can... That's a nature card, though. So, yeah, that sucks. Ouchies. Yeah. Yeah. Oh! Ayo for yayo! Ooh! Ooh! Steven, good game. Steven 33. They could have and should have, right? They should have poisoned, they should have self-poisoned and then used the points on Fallen Rayla, and if they do that, then they win by 1, right? Because I won by 2, so yeah. But we'll take it. I did. That is exactly right, Villain. So I was at like 264. What was that? On the Memorial Day weekend, so like the 30th of May. So essentially a week before the end of season. And yeah, and I haven't really played a lot of Gwent the last like 2 weeks. I've been playing a couple of other games, and I was out of town. I was on vacation with some friends. And all that, and I was just, it's funny, yeah, the short and long of it is that I didn't really play a lot of Gwent, and then I didn't know how it worked because I've never really made the effort, so it was just really funny watching my MMR or my ranking in Pro Rank just kind of start to clap off, and I was down to like, when I crossed the 400 threshold, I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh boy. I know, super sus. I know. I need an emote that's like, goddamn, that's sus as fuck, Charles. But instead we just cat jam. Got some great cat jams. This is actually my EDM workout playlist, and I'm just vibing right now. But yeah, so I don't know. It was just weird. It was so funny. Yeah, cat jams. But it was funny watching. Like my ranking And I was like, in the last, like, 30 hours, I was like, am I going to get bumped out of pro rank? What the fuck's wrong with my life? Oh, cool. I get to do this all over again. This is great. So let's not fuck this up this time, shall we? So I want to play stuff that's playable. Going tall is a bad day. I probably won't get any utility out of that. This hand is probably just way too good, right? I'm not going to have any juice left afterwards, huh? It's going to be Artod and Bust. But I have to win the round so that I can push. Okay, we can live with that. Yeah, we vibing. I also after I got off the line with Burrs, or after we got off this week in Gwent on Friday, Burrs and I talked a little bit afterwards, and he was like, hey, I saw you had a glass in your hand. Were you drinking? And I was like, my guy, I took Friday off to talk to you. Don't judge me. Most of the time, I'm hydrating the way that a doctor generally prescribes. Not like a doctor in the 19th century, but like, you know, current medical doctors. I wish I had Runmage. It would be very sexy to have as a Runmage, but Keck, sure.
Do I enjoy torture? Perhaps.
I guess we'll do that.
A bit.
It's not the worst coup target in the world. A spender. A low spender, by the way. A low to the ground spender. This is what Spiro was playing, I think, this morning, was this version of it. He had Eternal Fire Disciples in it because, yeah, if they resolve, they play 7 for 4, and 7 for 4 is good. Don't remember if he was playing Plunder. YOLO Fire Swag, bro. Whoa. All right, I'm going to need you to stop swarming the board. Relax there, my guy. Let's get Big John on the board. I guess. I mean, I expect to have to play Braithens this round. So. I mean, it is what it is. Bring the action. Now we're gonna try to be smart this time, and we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait until after we've Runamaged. Get the fuck out of here. All right, hey, kudos, opponent. I gotta give you some love. I think they just did that because it's funny. That can't actually be correct. Yeah, exactly. You did that because it's funny, and I respect that. That's mad funny. That makes me laugh. Laugh in my simpleton brain. It's gonna be more points for me to just front row Lydia, I think. But let me wait till I get a spender. Kaboom. And I'll also leave myself a coin. I think Double Cross is the only Nilfgaard layer I play against it. Yeah, you know how it is. Especially in this time block, in the US time block, people just get wild with this shit. They really do. The US players are like the biggest like crack. I don't want to say that. They're the biggest addicts for mill. Yeah, I mean, I miss Assimilate. Assimilate's one of my favorite archetypes. I love Assimilate. Obviously botchling meta is my favorite meta. I mean, come on, like, let's not fuck around. We love us some botchling meta. I don't care what Florian says. Opponent has 31 points and they've played only 4 Ps. What is happening right now? What is my life? I suppose I could Lydia a fist tech, but then where do I get the other poison? These are the quenchins of our time. These are the quenchins. It also feels bad to play Braithens and not get ahead. Braithens. Is it a soft A? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here.
Your name, young man, demands you be cursed into an urn.
That's fine. I also didn't think I was getting it. I actually love Yen with Siege. There seems to be a bit too much control around, though. Yeah, so I built a... So my Northern Realms Swarm deck, I had the same problem I think I saw you were having, feeling on stream with,
By denying penance, you confirm your guilt.
Sorry, my brain just realized that I can coup an informant, play a Fistek Trafficker on the 8, and then play Lydia. I can play this out of the graveyard and resolve the poison. And I'm wondering if that's good. Playing it offensively instead of defensively. And it's one... Let's see. It's extra points. It's 2 extra points this way, so that's probably fine. I fucking love this song. Let's get ahead. Ayo! That's pretty funny. The 5-head. Does he have a... I should check. Does he have... Somebody gifted me a sub to his channel. No, I don't want favorites. I want to see all the damn... I want to see all of it. Yeah, there we go. It's like, show me all my damn emotes. Somebody gifted me a sub to his channel. Does he have Under Your Bed? I'm sure he has Helicopter, right? He's always on his grind about helicopter gameplay. Love 5-head on point. Sleeper. Easy. Ah, there's Under Your Bed. That's not as good though. I thought it was gonna be more funny. I admit I'm a little disappointed by that. That's a little disappointing. Good call. Good catch. I'm actually working on a new emote for my channel right now, and I'm very excited about it. But it's taking a little bit of time for me to really perfect it in the lab, as one does. What the fuck even happened here? Tin Boy, you out your damn mind. I have totally misunderstood what I'm playing against. Which means I can pass, and I shouldn't have played this to start, but we're fucking here now. But let's go ahead and get ahead by killing that, yeah? And I'll get some coins for it, too. So let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do this. Fuck your couch. I didn't mean to want to win on even. I thought you were a damn salamander deck. You're just a wholesome ass, like, January 2020. You fucking kidding me? What is happening right now? Chat, viewers, I just got scorched by a deck that plays boost. What? What just happened? What? 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 All right, so I've got 4 more points here. I've got 9, so if I play this, I'm 1 point shy. So I go ahead and bribery now, I guess. I mean, how much juice does opponent really have left? Opponent is a goddamn salamander deck. You spicy son of a bitch. So this is what, 8? 7? 7, they're both 7 because of the points.
Draw that bandana over your face. Remove his cowl, then his ears.
That's fine. Teching, I guess. Oh, puta madre. So the question now is, do I want to win on even, right? Because now that we're back to knowing that it's a damn now, but why play Tin Boy? Scorch, I guess, but what are you teching again? Like, the problem is that isn't a salamander deck meant to remove everything on the opponent's side by like being able to move poison? So doesn't things like Scorch and Tin Boy make, maybe it's just to get out of round 1? They expect a long round, that's why they play Ring. 18 is 45, so by invoing that I don't even get ahead. That also means these are really valuable then later. Opponent also has Defender, which I can't do anything about, so I might as well just play in here.
You'll be a count once I'm done with you.
So no more win on even, I guess. Thanks, size matters. I appreciate it, Stub. Be easy. So that's 44, so I still need 9. So I guess I'm taking back my Duchess Informant. I almost wonder if it'd be better for me to use Leader and save Yen. Go with this and Leader and save Yen. I don't know. These are super valuable later. This is all scuffed. This is a bad day for me. Opponent managed to row cap, end up with no coins, and Scorch and Tin Boy'd me into an oblivion that I never would have expected. I haven't seen Tin Boy since that like one-off meta, the jackpot meta, when elves was a thing, and then people were teching Tin Boy against elves. So I get Rune Mage next, a Rune Mage, and or this. Both of those are good, so I do that. If opponent... I don't think I could... I think it's very greedy to keep Ku here, right? Fuck it! We're doing it live! Give me that shit. Give me that spender. I love you, little guy. You're out here wilding. You dressed in rags and shit, but we know the truth. We know what's up. I'll save Tin Boy right now.
I need not spill blood to make you suffer. Like
Oh, what was I saying about NR? Yeah, I struggle with keeping my mind right. Fuck it. So poisoning my own units feels kind of stupid. So let's this is only 5. This is actually 7, and then I can spend on Fux's McName McHufflepuff. And he'll purify himself, so he can't really be poisoned, which is good. So let's do that.
Have you made your offering?
Let's do this. Let's do this. I suppose I could have waited a turn to do that for an extra point on our Todd, so that's really brilliant of me, I suppose. Yeah, so the problem I had with NR was, I think, feeling the same problem that you had, which was, like, you want to play the swarmy stuff to get points, and then the problem becomes that you end up in a situation where you've swarmed into a different row, and then if you want to play Yen's a human, so then if you play defender to protect like your frigate or to protect your swarm, then the problem is you want to play that in a different row for Draug, because otherwise you'll transform Yen. So like it's clunky, and I need to kind of play a couple more games of it to kind of unfuck how I think it can work. I mean, I won a handful of games just because it's just overtuned to shit. Like it is what it is. I mean, we're just gonna keep playing here.
Corporations are people too.
The reason why I haven't played Artad yet isn't just because of the Tin Boy value. I know that opponent has... I didn't know they had this, so I know that they've got this, and they've got this candle. They've got Gellert, which I just saw. What did I see? I saw Gellert, I saw Candle, and I saw a failed experiment. So I can't poison any of my own stuff. Alright, so we were in this position before. The scary combination is Gellert behind Defender. The problem I have right now is I haven't seen Defender yet. I probably just slammed the points, right? They've got Candle, so they've got... But that's... I mean, they've got 15 right here. They can probably get ahead with just Candle and full leader, right? Yeah, it is what it is. I probably just need to see it. I also, my top decks are Rune Mage, Blight Maker, so it's like essentially probably 11. And then I'll probably go for an Experimental Remedy. And an Experimental Remedy would get me... Probably I'd take this failed experiment off the board, so... There's several options. Yep, Caravan and Yen, and then like things like PFIs, sure. How did you like the thing with the Yen and the Siege? The Yen and Siege is nice, but I don't like I don't think you get to round 3 with both of those in your, like, you probably have to play one or the other, right? So then the question is like, do you play Yen? Do you play Yen as like a card that wins you the round early and then you kind of move from there? You know what I mean? Like, wait, why did you just spike over profiting for no reason? Why would you do that? Yeah, you're still not getting out, I don't think, right? Am I crazy? Yeah, I want your full leader. I feel like Obama. I want your full leader. I'm gonna need your entire leader. Yeah. And then I've got at least 35 points on the back end. Okay, so we'll take a couple wins in a row. Me being able to coup Simless, because that's a thought that I had. I thought that's what was going to happen. When I didn't see it in hand, I was like, oh shit, they're being really smart about it. They're gonna have a Sorceress stick and then play it off of a tutor. Same traffic with Gourd. I was like, oh, they're divesting Gourd, so then that way I can't, you know, that all the hand buff from Simless doesn't go into Gourd when they don't have last say anyway. Anyway, another fucking mirror. These are probably actually good. But maybe not 2 of them. That's nice. I come back for you later. Perfect. Hey, what's good, Keel? Hey, thanks so much. I appreciate it. I had a hell of a good time talking to Burza. That was great. It was nice getting some kind of insights and feedback and stuff. I thought it was really good. Yeah, I had a lot of fun talking to him for sure. Depends on what's left in the deck, because I think Simla should be the last elf, or not second to last. Yeah, or they could have done the opposite, right? Because they only play the one dwarf in the deck, so then they always go Falve into call. They can always go Falve into call into Simless, as opposed to Isengrim's Council. But to your point, I think there was another Sork in the deck, right? Because I didn't see that the one I saw in round 3 was the only one I saw, so they were never going to be able to get to the 2 boost. Oh, interesting. I didn't expect an Ardfane Tortoise, if I'm honest. What am I looking for here? An engine? Or damage? Engine damage. Let's go find an engine. I'll take that. That's cool. They probably tourney joust it, but that's fine. Oh, you're just gonna steal my Rune Mage. How rude. I can kill this right now, so that's probably a priority. Let's do that. And unless they remove this, I'll come back later for my 3 points. Technically it's 2 points, but thanks, Keel. So funny enough, some people actually pinged me and were like, I thought that you should have gone after him more. And I was like, what? I was like, what are you talking about? Like, that's crazy to me. I just don't understand the idea of like, of just being abrasive for the sake of being abrasive and just like attacking people. It's like, for what? Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm just supposed to like be an asshole to the guy who invited me on the show?
Much. Can I be in charge for a while? Sir, yes, sir.
Shasta Tampon. Welcome to the War Room. It's great to have you, friend. I'm not really sure what's supposed to happen here. Because I said I wasn't going to keep two of those cards, and now I feel kind of like a goober. I can kill this with a... I guess this is probably fine.
So many of them, I'd have to aim to miss.
Even cards on even points, but I've used first coup. If they have coup in hand, they're now going to be able to coup Rune Mage and essentially win the round anyway. So there's that. So I would have Nature's called the other elf and then Council Simless and then just say no Gourd because they didn't have Gourd in hand, so you think they just kind of that cannot be correct. Like, that's really good luck. Like, you got really lucky just now, and that's fine. Like, that's how the game goes. I got it. But this card is worth so many points in the mirror. Like, so many points in the mirror, right? Does it have... Okay, yeah, it's the armor is endemic to the card, so that'll work here.
Reality is that which is leaving does not go away.
You know, I had to take that line, Hungry, because you said so. And just skip Gourd. Fair enough. Yeah, sure, man. I'll take Calvite now. I mean, I just bleed now, right? Because I'm guaranteed to have the best possible hand that I could have. Not bleed, rather. I mean, I just go for it, right? I'm gonna have the best possible hand that money can buy, which is essentially is this, right? The only thing I might want is bribery. I haven't given spying to anything yet. Bribery is probably worth, with like Artaud and Brothans and stuff that's hiding in there, it's probably worth more than Lydia. I could also just I could find Mage Torture off of Vigo. Alright. That's a bold strategy, and it might backfire, and fuck all if it does. Do I want to take a Mage Torture? Or do I want to take an Archer? Probably a Mage Torture, right? It's going to be worth more than the point a turn in the end of it if I decide to really go all out in this round, right? That's fine. I also understand that generally you're never supposed to bleed the mirror, but I Calvated and opponent didn't. So I have the best possible hand. Opponent might have a very good hand. I've also Rune Maged and they haven't yet, so there's that. I didn't give Lydia spying last round, right? I just pinged it twice, but I didn't actually give it spying. Yeah, I didn't give it any. So I play Vigo now. Oh, you dipshit motherfucker. Vigo was the way you were gonna do spying stuff, you big old dumbass. Oh boy. Well, this is what you get when you act like an idiot like me. Fuck. Fuck. Damn it. I literally said that's what I was gonna do. Damn it. No, 7 didn't? What you mean? 7. Who is 7? I am 7. I'm 7 of 9. So we'll turn that off. No, you didn't. No, yeah, no, I didn't. Yeah. So, presumably I could get one from there as well. Whoever plays Brothans first is a bad day, right? So I just guarantee the Diplo. They said that they're going to fix the lack of animations. Also 7 of 9. Fuck yeah, my guy. I mentioned in This Week in Gwent, I made a Kobayashi Maru reference, and I was hoping there was at least 5 Star Trek fans out there who were happy. Yeah, that sucks for me. Maybe I just start value bleeding now? Is that even possible? Is that even something I'm able to actually do? Wait, you're going leader instead of just using mushy truffle? So I just accept the card down here, right? Because I am going to draw into another one of these. I'm going to get Blightmaker something and probably one of these. I mulliganed one, but I'll probably get the other one. Maybe opponent's just not playing Calvate. But even being a card down, being up a leader. I'm up a leader. They've got 6 points of carryover. Look at all of these cards that got played in one turn. If they play Calvate, which I don't necessarily have a reason to believe that they do. If they're playing this instead of Tactics, I don't have a reason to believe that they are. So I think I just pass here, right? It's probably not worth my invo to invo the Tarnod, the Artaurum. But I mean, I'm not going to be able to catch up, I don't think. Like, I don't think I'm going to be able to win the round, and I've got my best hand, right? So it's kind of like, what's the point? Oh boy. Okay, thank the gods. That's the hand. So I just accept the card down, but my leader is going to be worth a shit ton of points because I can play it toward the end in a nice board state. If I was going to go all in, I should have been smarter and saved Mushy Truffle. But Let's see if we've 50-50 that.
I bring death. Quite literally.
Nice. The only problem is I just played a Blightmaker in a long round 3 against a Nilfgaard deck. Now, he's not going to have Terra Nova to play a bunch of Brothans, and he's not going to have Leader, so I don't think that opponent probably is going to be able to create enough spies to swarm my board. But I do need to be considerate that maybe Brothans needs to be Emissary instead of Duchess. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. The only game I've lost so far tonight playing this deck is the Mirror. This is really nice for me. If opponent, yep, this is super nice for me. So what's the order of operations here? Maybe I give spying to... I'd like to give spying to their Brothans. But I can play one out of the graveyard as well. So maybe I just go ahead and do this first so that it happens.
And if I insert a needle here, what then?
I don't want to have to play this. I'd rather play Brothans because I can play... Well, I guess I can also play an Emissary off of Vigo. This is never bad. I mean, it's a handful less points than Brothans from the get, but still gonna be fine. They do have their own Rune Mage. No shit. And I have Coup. That's exactly right. So I could conceivably... I want to hold Coup, obviously, as late as possible, both for their value and because then if I can board swarm them, that would be nice. Because then I can play Emissary and I can have points when they can't play units. That's not a great find with all the things available in the bronze. Hold on, did they play both Mage Torturers out of hand, or did they play one of them off of a, whatchamacallit? Off of Illusionist. It's not gonna tell me, is it? Shit, it's not gonna tell me. I just don't want my,
It's all about humanity.
yeah. Yeah, Ducal Guard would be nice. I think I go Brothans first because Artad is more points.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
So I'm just gonna do that for now. And then when I play Artad, oh fuck. If they bribery into an Artad, which the math says that they probably should, that's gonna hurt. Oh, they get a Vigo. That's actually good for me, right? Because that's 2 more units on their side instead of 1. But now they're gonna, yeah, now they put spying on this. So maybe I should have done the reverse. So I was trying to avoid them cooing my Terra Nova. But I think it's time now. I think I Terra Nova now. So I'm at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 probably. 4, and then opponent is going to probably play 3. So yeah, I'm right in the danger zone. I don't have to hold off a turn because I'll be able to play their Brothans. When they play their Brothans, I'll be able to coup it, right? Fuck! I really wanted to find an Emissary. I don't want to put another unit on my side of the board.
Everyone has their secrets. Everyone. Suffering a noble's friend. You'll be done with you.
Hey, what's good, Shinmiri? I watched you play this earlier. And I was like, oh my god, Assimilate's back. Assimilate is playable again. All these great scoia'tel cards to copy, and I know, and I've been consistently beat. I haven't lost yet to any of the variants of Syndicate either, because obviously you Tourney Shalmar, offensive Tourney Shalmar in an Assimilate deck. Heresy. How could you? What a thing. That was leader turn. That is correct, Hungry. But in lieu of leader turn, let's bribery first. I don't know if the order of operations here particularly matters. I really don't want to put 2 units on my side of the board. That feels like a bad day. I also should have gone. It actually did matter, and I should have gone. I should have gone leader first to see what was in their hand. I don't want to put any more units on my side of the board. The right thing to do would have been to have taken, what's it called? Diplo there for the extra Assimilate proc, but I'm going to get another proc here. Could have gotten 2. That's actually really spicy. So opponent is going to be able to do 6 twice. 3 times, right? Holy shit, that's pretty spicy. Oh yeah, I should have played Experimental Remedy for the row cap. But opponent has Obsidian Mirror, so opponent is gonna row cap, right? Probably if I can get my head out of my ass and figure this out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. So they were gonna play Obsidian Mirror, which is gonna put 3 units on their side of the board, and then 2 more, and then I was about to put another one on their side, so they would have been short a unit. I mean, actually, I played that like absolute dumpster trash, but that's fine. It do be what it is.
Cool.
You just picked a fight with the wrong kind of skeleton.
Yeah, this shit is great. I miss good old Assimilate. Feels nice when you're assimilating. Rune Mage opening hand is Chef's Kiss. So this is Salamander. So I've got to bleed out Roland and Salamander. Means you go. You probably go for now. Yeah, it's probably fine. I don't remember. Yeah, no, that was in his list. I kept these because I may find poisons and stuff. So next up is Rune Mage, which will obviously make these better, and then we kind of go from there. Ooh, that's right. That's gonna be a spicy. That's gonna be a spicy target, isn't it? I don't think there's a way to avoid that. Purify. Bronze Purify. Not here. I don't have an elf. Not here, so I'm gonna have to swing for myself, huh? Okay, Rune Mage, go find your way home, my friend. Nope. None of this is helpful. When was the last time anyone played a Knight Errant, I might ask? Suppose I could always poison his, but that's fine. damn. That's gonna be 8 coins. That's not great. Yeah. Although if opponent plays then something and doesn't boost it with candle and keeps putting boost into this assassin, I will poison the shit out of it. Poison it to hell. You went digging for a poison? I was gonna say, now that Hysteria is a 4, it's made front row vendor even more unpredictable. But opponent is spending like they absolutely are going to be able to kill this next turn. These are going to be really important later, I think, but I also need to compete right now. I need to win the round, so it doesn't really matter.
My duty?
I wonder if I ever bribery round 1 to get like a Fallen Rayla, because then I can absorb this poison, right? Maybe I should have waited because this is veiled. So now it's gonna have to be 2 turns, 2 poison, and kill Calvate and get those points, huh? That's a pretty funny interaction. I give you that. But I got some toys too, friend.
Everyone has their secrets. Everyone.
I got some fun stuff too. We gonna play some fun ass games. Maybe that was the line. The line would have been to have waited on this. The Atal punish in this deck is poisons. It's veiled. That was probably a mistake. Veil it, sure. Clever. So would I go digging with diplomacy to see if I can find another bounty? Hey, look at that. Let's make sure there's nothing else when poison. Oh, I forgot the mutant change too. That's pretty good. So where's it going on the 8? Keck. Sure.
I'll drain your blood like a hog, then pick your bones clean.
I'm coming for you, opponent. Yeah, this was probably looking. I will look back on this and realize that trying to find Fallen Rayla to win round 1 is a huge mistake. Oh, you have 2 in your hand. God bless America. Can we do it a 3rd time? Can opponent suck out a 3rd time? Oh, we're not that lucky. Purify an allied unit and gain 2 coins for each status removed. Nice. So this is a 6. I can't resolve any of the poisons. I don't have any damages. I didn't realize there was a purify in this. I've never.
Catch me if you can.
That's super fun. Opponent's looking at the lackey too, and it's like, what the fuck does that do? LOL. I'm just as lost in the sauce as you, my guy. Oh, that's so cheeky and so stupid. That's so fucking stupid. That's so dumb. Opponent, you had the perfect hand for this, huh? And I was not clever. Damn. And I got no other way to find a bounty, am I right, bro? Unless I play Bravens this round, which is what has to happen right now.
Your name, young man, commands you be cursed into an urchin.
Her grace will not be pleased.
Gets us ahead on even, which is nice. I only have 9 points left in my hand, which is less nice. But I can still I can use this, which is great. So this gets me ahead by 1 point. Yikes. Huh? God, Ku would have been sexy here, am I right? I mean, the problem is opponent is happy to play down, right? As long as they've got Salamander, they win. That's great to see. Well, I'd have to play this in leader. That feels absolutely fucking terrible, doesn't it?
I know the truth. I simply want you to admit it.
So I self-poison here and then take the poison off with Fallen Rayla for the points. Right? Because obviously I can't poison that. So I force out whatever that last card is. God, if this was anything other than Terra Nova, I'd feel fine right here, right? But I have to play it, right? There's no alternative here. So what does that leave me with? Invo, Ku, Lydia. I mean, I'll take my top 3 cards against whatever top 3 they draw, right? They're going to have leader, which means that if that was going to happen, I probably shouldn't have spent leader, right? I was just hoping it was something like Salamander or Roland that they were like, it's part of their game plan that they can't spend, right? I'm gonna get more coin carryover than the opponent. This is so stupid. I love this game. That's too funny. Yeah, if I was going to do that, though, I probably shouldn't have spent leader. If I was willing to commit that. I just didn't really think about it. Oh, I forgot. Smushy Nuffle, for sure. And I kick Ku. What am I taking out of the graveyard? Probably not this. Probably just, probably one of these guys. Make it harder on the opponent. It's Lydia, right? Yeah. I mean, the other alternative is I just pass and opponent goes down 2 cards. So then I get double assay rather, they go down a card, and then it's like 1, 2, 3. So I let him poison everything. I've only got 1 Veil, but I can use my Mushy Truffle on units that don't mind being poisoned. Shut up. Nobody likes somebody who has too much to say. That's why people hate me. I think I just push, right? The other thing that, because the other thing that can happen here is, like, maybe they didn't find the cards, is 1. And then 2, if I can get leader out of them, then it's gonna be a real hard time getting, they're gonna have a real hard time getting, fucking, what's it called? Getting, enough coins for Salamander. back row gets me a stolen Majudinator. I don't know if poisoning this is a good idea. Probably want to boost this and give it Veil. I actually want to play these here to be able to get the points, right?
Person of trifling import, you say?
This voice, me lover, I'm already cutting me off.
Okay, so that's fine. Gives me a spender. So this is 6, 7, 7. So 7, and I take this. 7, I take this as 13, so I'm at 27. They've got 12 points. I mean, I just go for it here, right? Because without Geller, and if they have to use Salamander Hideout, then yeah. So I think it's okay. I just make him have it, right? Full leader. They're gonna be able to move the poison either way, right? And then it's full leader. Because that's only 6. I suppose it wouldn't have mattered. I was just thinking that if they had something that poisoned, they were going to get the coins back and be able to get out without leader. Nice. So they get 1 coin carryover. They're going to see 40% of their remaining deck. And I mean, this is just the hand, right? I mean, I suppose there's an argument that I could maybe go looking for experimental remedy, but the problem is I have 3 5s. And this is 11 points, so I think it's probably okay. Ouch.
This will make for prime product.
Ouch. Damn, those are some nice draws. Those are some nice draws, Mr. Opponent. Jesus fucking Christ. That is what you hope for when you don't thin before round 3. God damn. God damn it. Ah. I'm such a goon. I guess I should have just taken double lasse. That's so nice.
Nose, mouth, any hole will do.
All right, we can still win.
You will not regret this, sir.
I've got 5 coins. They don't have a bronze spender that generates points, so the most is probably going to be Emissary. For 7.
Morning, Sergeant Major.
Are you a fucking weatherman now?
Hey, welcome, welcome. You're right, it's not botchling because I am a piece of shit. A victorious piece of shit, despite my own efforts, but a piece of shit nonetheless. I've been a Shinmiri sub for like 1,000 years. Where is it? There it is. Where's We Can't Lose? Yep, sure, we got crabs and thinking. Your 5-head, sure. Yep, we're dabbing. There's the wave, yep. Sure, I probably shouldn't have taken off my glasses. There's hype, there's GG. Where's We Can't Lose? Okay, well, we're just gonna go with this for right now. We'll go with this. We'll have a tension between emotes, between Never RNG and RNGesus. All right, good times. This is nice to have opening round. These may actually get play. Okay, this is actually this on red coin is pretty shitty, but this is a nice hand. Interesting. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Is it the one with the rope? Oh, Saskia P strike. That suggests opponent's gonna be a huge pain in the ass. Okay. So I open Rune Mage now. It's a little bit slow, but I open Rune Mage. It also means that next I could put a human on their side of the board, which then would maybe block potentially Abandoned Girl from coming out, which is nice. So we'll do this first. What am I looking for? Probably Nilfgaard, right? Maybe a lock. Scoia'tel's damage is mostly in the 1, 2, 3 range. Let's see. So there's 4 damage. So we're just... I mean, that's my best bet. It does mean that they're going to probably thin another Dryad. But if I can increase... Or if they... Like, if I can increase the pool of what they could draw, right? So this means they're probably not playing Dwarven Mercenaries. So that's fine. So let's keep... Is there a reason to row stack? Yeah, boiling oil could have been a thing. And then I force them into a line or tourney joust. That's a good call, Hungry. Low odds, but certainly worth taking it, right? There's no reason not to take the risk on red coin. Let's do this to block Abandoned Girl. Please, please, please. There's a 1 in 6 chance that you hit the Duchess. Don't hit the Duchess. You better believe when I saw that arrow coming off, I was wondering what in the sweet Dolly Parton was going on. Smushy Nuffle, huh? Into a Dryad, so you're trying to force a Witcher out? It's good for you. So is it better for me to take my own Witcher or to kill this? It's probably... if opponent is doing this, it's one of 2 reasons, right? It's either because they want to go unitless later, or because they want to be able to do like Simless shenanigans maybe with the dwarves, right? With that package. Zoltan Monroe Simless, which is really strong. So what I'm getting at is that I wonder if I'm wondering if it's worth it to save the damage or not.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
So let's do this first. Nice, that's a good ping. I don't expect to be able to kill this in 3 turns, but oh, I also now look like I'm exactly 1 foot tall, which there's nothing wrong with someone who's 1 foot tall, but I realized that I unintentionally started drifting into what can only be described as a power comfort position. LOL. Squirrel. Fuck, do I give a shit about that? Does that mean you're getting out? I mean, I probably would too, right? In 2 turns, opponent's gonna get at least a 4. It won't be a 7, but it'll be at least a 4. No elves, so I wonder if they play Sorks. Can I do, like, 28 points in 2 cards? Not with this hand, right? This is 11. This is at best 11. I don't have any other Assimilate engines. This idiot thing is still ticking. It also sucks I didn't get to Calvate, right? But I deny the thinning, which is probably the best thing that I could hope for right now. Feels bad to have spent Vigo and to not have gotten a spying tag on anything yet, but I also haven't found Calvate yet, so. Invo is good. That is terrible. That is awful. First is you. Bye-bye. Hey, what up, Jean? And that goes. Okay. I think given I didn't Calvate, that's the best hand that I could have really hoped for. Those are the best mulligans I could have hoped for, right? No Brothans. He's going to make this very hard to defend, I think. Yeah, like I said, this is a loss. I didn't find the cards in the right order to be able to deal with this fucking shenanery. Full leader, full simless. It's a big ask. All right, so I don't imagine the opponent goes very tall. So I wonder if it's worth invoing this. I could also then like hold on to something like Tourney Joust and try and get value on it and force them to have to deal with that instead of some of my other engines. In a perfect world, I'd like to put a spying tag on it, play it myself, but that's not going to happen. Right? I either have to remove it this turn or not because I can't give them 9 points on the next card they play. I suppose I can joust it, and then I can coup it. Right? Yeah. What? What the fuck is this about? I suppose now it's an invo. The downside is if I invo now, I give him the card back. I now am confused as to what's happened. So the intent here is no unit then? Is that it? So like that's why they play this stuff so that they can then no unit in round 3? You just play it like maybe or play really low, you just play simless and like traps or something weird. Alright, if you want your card back, you can have it. What in the sweet Mary Magdalene? So what, Aglace? And now I can't imbo it? I'm almost tempted to leader this next turn so that I can see what in God's name is going on, but that's stupid. That's not how you use this leader. When you're also not ahead. LOL. So opponent has Alyssa probably in hand then? Okay, so it's not Agles. I was wrong about that. So I think I go... So what? I go Big John here. There's nothing that Lydia's going to find me yet that's any good. There's nothing for her to play. I suppose I could Truffle here. Because it'll actually proc a turn. I guess I can wait a turn. I want to make sure to get this down, right? So let's make sure to get this down. Let's also make sure not to play into another random Cat Witcher in their hand. And then I can decide what I want to do from there. Alright, so they definitely have Alyssa in hand. Lydia can deny a Waylay. I just wonder if that's the best use of Lydia. You know, Unger, you're maybe not wrong. I was hoping to be able to play Lydia after playing Vanadane and then Lydia and being able to play a Waylay off of that to make this 14 plus whatever, you know, we can play, but I think I have to toss that out the window. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm with you. I just, like I said, my hope was to be able to play Lydia after Vanadane for the points.
Know that I was trained by Clara Larissa de Winter herself.
Huh. I still have double Diplo, so I don't necessarily want to put a spying tag on the Alyssa, because I also don't want to have to coup it and put stuff back in my deck, right? I guess I could put Imbo back. Putting Imbo back is not bad. So opponent's got, what, 3 there? It's probably Truffle time, if I'm honest. The Cat Witcher's also going to do Cat Witcher stuff. They'll be able to remove it with 1 ping, but it'll still be worth the points to just go ahead and do it. Sure. So this is 3. If they don't remove it, it would have been 1 more point to have played this, to play the dwarf, right? The body plus the 3 armor pings. What the fuck? I guess they're banking that my hand might be soft because I didn't Calvate. So I mean, it's not crazy, but getting rid of that Vanadane sure feels better now. Why wouldn't you leader ping that? What? What are you doing? Okay. So they get their card back. But I'm gonna get out of the round.
I need not spill blood. Suffer like
Right? So if they spend leader, it's worth... It's 1, 2... So it's leader is 10. So they're up 18 plus whatever's in their hand. On this board state, Simless probably plays for 2, 6, 5, 13. I'm trying to figure out if I need a leader here. I probably don't, right? I've got 6 points here. This is 3 plus probably 11 or 12 for Simless at a minimum. Plus bribery. I don't think it's greedy not to leader here. It's probably my win con too. Well, that's not true, right? I don't understand this bleed. I don't know what's happening right now.
Act your age. At 2 centuries, you behave like you were barely what?
Nothing here I could play for carryover. So I'll just take 5 points of damage. Sure. Same traffic, nothing here for carryover, right? Nope. So I'll just take 5 points of boost. So let's damage that. Let's boost this. Let's keep our card and our leer. Okay. I wonder if it's too bold to try and keep. It's probably asking too much to try and keep Ku, right? Yeah, I was having the same thought. It's probably a bit bold. Like the floor is probably 5, right? Like on a Dwarven Chariot spawn. I think that's fine. I just play it as a 7-point body and move on with my life, right? I play 2 ointments off Simless. Every turn that I wait, they're good. Like whatever's good in their hand, they're probably gonna want to get out of their hand, right? So I hold this in the event of a bronze, so I play this first. That's 10 points. This is 7. Sensor and Shiru, no shit, huh? Alright, so he's got Shiru in hand. Shiru's at 3. He also has a bricked leader in hand. He's not going to be able to get Shiru value. Right, that's what the Thunderbolts were for, is for fucking Shiru. I did just give him a sensor, but I'm hoping that I get sensor back on the bribery. I don't have to play Mushy Truffle yet. Oh, JK. We'll take it. Hey, what's good, Snow? I haven't started playing that deck yet. So I do this and I confirm choice, and then I boost all of this to avoid Shiru. I mean, I can't really, right? He's going to be able to get... He's going to be able to ping this down, right? 1, 2. But that, I mean, that's fine. I can't do anything about it, so I might as well... Well, I might as well force him to have to put his leader charges there, I guess. So let's do this. We just confirm choice to change nothing. We do this. We do this. He's definitely better than he was. Hot damn, right?
How lovely it burns.
So I know the last card is Censor.
So I've come to the conclusion, just a rotten piece of.
So Simless gives me a, so I can get a bunch of, I can get a couple of 2s with this. Simless also gives me what? I don't want to put a 1 on their side. So it's probably Dwarven Chariot. I'll have the 2s on my side and they'll have to get through the armor to kill it. And it'll still leave a 2. So at least this still gives me a chance that the Censor doesn't do anything. I was thinking about the Simless into Remedy, but I didn't see the line of doing the Simless into the Remedy to take the Chariot to put an extra 2 on the board. It's fine. It's a third. Is it fine? 30-point swing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's a good call, Longer. I couldn't get my brain to think it through. Interesting deck. I'd have to think about why that all exists. There's a reason for it, right? But interesting. All right, so we kick that. Off the books. I probably don't want 2 of these, especially in a round 1 on red coin when they're not going to have the units in the graveyard, probably. Okay, coup is nice. Oh, maybe we're going old school here.
The eternal fire guides. The eternal fire protects.
So I don't know if it's correct to coup this early, but I was thinking I could coup this and then I can pull this out and I have a spender. Opponent probably always has a way to deal with it, but removing a 1 point is easy, but is generally overkill, so that might be a nice bait. I may also want to play this a little bit later. Maybe make opponent think I don't have the goods. Probably also Diplo for some damage. So let's do this. Let's do this first. Which you hit. Nice. Now if I Diplo, I only need 1 damage to remove that. So that's probably not terrible. And I can save my cool guy shit. Oh, you're going to boost it to tree now, you say? Muy interesante, mi amigo mejor. Let's coup it first, and then we'll use Diplo to get coins, maybe. If I can keep getting coins, then we both have a 2-point per turn coin engine, which is kind of nice. Not bad on red coin. Not bad, not bad, not bad. You've got another one, I see. Well, I can also make another one. Let me slide it here a little bit. And let's set chair to relaxation. Fuck yeah. I love this fucking chair. It's the greatest investment of my life. I'm wondering if I leave 1 coin in the bank for Diplo next turn. Probably. They're not going to be able to remove both of these engines in the same turn. There's so much weird stuff where, like, if you can, it's like Profit 2, Tribute 3 kind of thing, that if I have 1 coin, it might be enough to make a difference on the Diplo.
You are worthy neither of mercy nor forgiveness.
Nope. I guess I'm gonna have to reset my Spotify widget again. I love this widget, but God bless America if it works on time. Dankeschön. Okay. Opponent played a Salamander Mage. It's a bit disappointing if I'm honest. Let's Diplo for coins and maybe we play our own. Kind of nice. That's a lot of coins that I don't need, right? So this puts me at 4-2. I mean, I'd probably just go ahead and take this.
Hark, brothers. These are the words of Scripture.
Yeah, I'd probably just take that. And I'll take this, because if I Duchess Informant and take... Yeah, it's not great, is it? So Calvate probably next turn, just to make sure I don't get caught in a situation. But wow, both... Do you know how valuable your Salamander Mages are? You're playing them both round 1 like that? They are muy importante, mi amigo. Alright, so... get Big John out. Same traffic, I think I hold the coin. Yep, and I think this is probably a pass, maybe. Getting both of these out and now getting 4 points a turn on a... Oh. So opponent is also... So this is the deck maybe from the previous patch. This is maybe the previous iteration. Interesting. $15, $14, $13 points. 13 points is not terrible. And I'm gonna get bled if I don't play in. Hello, cat. So I could do it probably with this. Probably do it with this. So yeah. Let's stymie the engine. That was the wrong place to put it, you absolute idiot. Why would you do that? Why would you put it... Why wouldn't you put it on the other row, you big old walnut? Hello, cat. Yeah? Would it be absolutely pedantic of me to blame it on you that I made a mistake? Damn, opponent getting away with not playing anything of value here, huh? So I've got 8 here. His 31. I don't have 16 points in one card after that. Okay. But opponent has spent 2 of the poisons, so what's going to be left? The other 2 poisons, Salamandra Hideout. Right? Truffle is good if they decide to opt for a long round, which I doubt. Rune Mage is next. Yeah, and I'd really like Rune Mage to make everything else better. I also wonder if I kick Artad because I don't even have a way to give spying right now. So since I don't have a way to give spying anyway, maybe I kick him. I mean, he's gonna literally play for 4 points. The odds I find him again are pretty low, but I kind of do be like that sometimes. I'm gonna get bled here anyway, so I need to have a playable hand. It's fucking Salamander. It's Salamander in off the books? What are we doing? What is this chicanerousness? How can I deal with this effectively? Really can't, right? I can go looking here for damage. I can go looking here for damage, I guess. What am I looking for? That's probably scoia'tel is my best bet, because scoia'tel is the most low damage. Right? So it's going to be this. So I can at least deal with one of them.
You're dead already.
Okay. So they have a loaded hand. Holy shit, they're stacked. All I saw was gold there. So they've got Professor, Scoundrel. Shit, they've got a really nice hand. I didn't get a quick enough look at it. Probably should have kicked coup as well. Got 1 coin. I'm not going to probably play any of their tribute cards. So I just go ahead and play the engine. Scoundrel wouldn't be terrible to snatch for next round, so would obviously it's more points, it's 6 more points than Professor, which would be the real thing. That was it. It was Shady Lady, Scoundrel, Professor. Damn, that's a nice find for them.
Not sure for what just yet, but
I suppose I could bribery first, and then see if there's a poison I could resolve with Lydia. I'm losing the Assimilate points here, but I'd like to be able to keep Braithens, because in a short round, Brothens is good. And yes, at some point I will decide on what to name him. That's interesting. So it really is kind of like a pretty standard deck. This is 8 points, but this will let me resolve a poison for 12 on Scoundrel. It's probably this.
same time next week.
And it's also this to make sure I can stay ahead. Lydia next will also play for coins. So Lydia's going to play, this will be 17, 18, 19. So it'll be a 19-point swing with Lydia. Sure. I'm not sure why you would over-profit. Oh, no. You're going to spend and then profit. Okay. Good, good, good. Hate to see bad plays. So I gave him 2 points there by not taking care of this sooner. Whatever it was, Invo or whatever. But I need to save Invo for, I think, wherever the points go, because there's no... they're going to either have to go into here or into here. So I wonder if I'm ever getting a coup target. I suppose that I'll be able to maybe find damage with Shady Vendor to be able to damage something down enough. Slander, Hysteria, Eventide Plunder maybe. Could also knock this to 3.
I will see it done for you.
You, yes, you! Have you made your offering?
Unless opponent goes all in here, I don't... Like, maybe it was aggressive for me to go leader earlier. Maybe I should have leadered with... I should have waited to leader with Braithens. Good old Brothens. Maybe into Shady Lady. We'll see, we'll see. I mean, I think I always get out of this. Yeah. Okay, so opponent said opponent has full leader, 4 coins to carry over. I have no leader. My draws are guaranteed to be better, but the rest of their hand is really solid. It also meant that I didn't get a chance to invo Professor. So I'm not going to get a chance to play whatever I invo. So next up is Experimental Remedy. Okay. So... Experimental Remedy for an Eternal Fire Disciple just kind of has to be the way, huh?
A highly curious case.
A vendor may be able to remove this, but otherwise they don't have any, they spent both of their Salamander Mages. But they kept a Renegade Mage, LOL. Alright, let's go after it then, shall we? So what's actually the most points here? This is a 1-for-1, so it's a Nyx. And then I spend 1 coin. So it's probably still this, right?
Just a peek. That's all I need.
What? Out of breath already?
I don't know if spending that coin is correct. We'll see. I probably need to stop letting my chair swing all the way back like that. I look like I'm fading off the screen. As always, by the way, I know I said this. Oh, I know I said this before, but always a big fan of my lurking friends. So appreciate those of you who are hanging out. I appreciate also those of you who are playing. We're gonna play this later. Watch the VOD. It's always just neat to know that you guys are hanging around, having a good time.
Best commodity in town, I swear it.
This is going to be a tribute 4 for me. Hey, what's good, Hungry? Good to see you, good to see you. So I suppose I could play one just for just to grab some coins, and then I can play the second one off of a coup to actually like do something with the coins. So maybe I shouldn't have spent on this. I suppose, because the problem is, I mean, I can also coup it. Like, I could damage it and coup it with the 1 coin, but... Also, opponent has Mariels. So I saw, obviously, I already saw this and this. So they've got Mariels and Mariels, Bank, Kurt. Right? They played Decree in the middle for Mariels. That doesn't feel like that makes sense. That feels way too expensive. But what do I know? I'm just here hanging out, eating apps and shit. So now it makes the most sense to do that.
What then?
Been lurking the Dimension Lurker, so I thought I'd say something. No, I appreciate you dumping in and just say hi. I'm good. I've been enjoying Assimilate again. That's incredibly lucky and very unfortunate for our hero. It is very unfortunate for our hero. Cost me a couple of points. If I were to get lucky and find Hysteria, I'd get more coins here, but then I can't do anything with them, so there's that.
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
So playing this front row is most likely to get me a bunch of coins that I can't do anything with, right? Like I'm looking for Eventide Plunder, essentially. Which is not... Well, I do have Rune Mage. I do not find it. I might as well spend all of my coins. Salamander, or Cibola rather. And that's a win because I'm gonna take your Frightener and call it a day. Hot shit, huh? I love Assimilate decks. I don't say I hate Assimilate mirrors. They're just not as fun to me because it's essentially us just playing the same interaction back and forth to each other. But I love, like you said, that's my favorite way to play Nilfgaard.